They've been screaming out for help for a long time, bro. I feel like, bro, the way he is, I feel like he's been screaming for help for a long time, bro.
All right, and let me also say this on the other end. What makes you think that nobody was giving DMX help, or this is a situation where you can't force anybody to help themselves? Like, he has to truly want that help. Do you think it's one of those type joints, or you think people just neglected like his trauma and what he went through?
A lot of people didn't know his trauma. Like, a lot of people just found out that how he got hooked on drugs.
Yeah,
I never saw that video about him explaining how he got hooked on drugs and started smoking crack and shit. I never saw that video until he was in the coma.
Yeah,
ever.
I mean,
I never even knew that existed.
I saw it a while back. You know, him saying that basically his mentor, I guess, gave him crack.
Yeah,
and that's what really got him spiraling down on this drug abuse. You know, but I don't want to get into the bus, bro, because I love X. My favorite song is How It's Going Down, DMX. That's my number one favorite song. But I mean, this is definitely some abuse that he has been going through for a long time. And our whole entire life.
It's deep.
As long as we've been living, bro. You know, it's deep. He's been going through it, and I think he just was in too deep. I think it was too hard for him to climb out of, no matter what kind of help he received.
You think the drugs shaped his personality and made him the way he is? That nigga's different, bro.
I think before the drugs, if you listen to his story, it was different before that. Because before he got hooked on crack, remember his mom dropped him off at the center and just bounced on him.
Damn.
So he's already had this, this story of
the Mike Tyson syndrome.
Like just
angry,
a hard life. You know what I'm saying? And that mixed with how he talks, hey yo, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's DMX. We've never heard that before. Yeah. I think, you got some people that come on his word and they can't be duplicated, bro. It is what it is.
That nigga's definitely different. I mean, maybe he can be duplicated. He got like 15 fucking kids, bro.
Yeah, he does.
He has 15 fucking kids, bro.
And I've never saw any of his kids. I've never heard of his kids.
He's been like, I seen that slingshot shit when he was in the slingshot.
Okay, I saw that today.
I've been seeing that video. That was one of the funniest videos of all time.
That kind of made me feel a little way.
I've seen his son post him before, like I think his oldest son. Like, I've seen him.
I've seen Fix My Life.
To be honest with you,
Fix My Life joint.
I've seen him with all his kids before.
Or you might have seen 3. You ain't seen all 15.
Nah, because I've seen, like, when DMX had that issue, he had a situation where he went to jail.
Yeah.
And they did a whole story about how he went to jail for child support. Yeah. And they did a whole story about how many kids he had. Like, I knew he had 15 kids before he died. Like, I knew he had a lot of kids.
Remember, DMX had that show back in the day. He had like a little reality show back in the day. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. When I first heard the news and I found out it was drug related, I was like, that's sad. Everybody has somebody in their family that goes through that or experienced that. So it's like, damn, that's sad that he lost that battle. And I thought I was gonna be able to look at it in that light and be like, he's in a better place. I'm not really on social media. So when I logged on today, getting ready for the show, and I saw everything coming down, you feel me, the timeline, I felt some kind of way, bro. Like I said, my favorite song is How It's Going Down. I play that shit all the time, and X is gone, 50 years old.
50 years old, man. Yeah. And it's like they started telling the rumors about how he had COVID and shit like that. I mean, bro, DMX died of a drug overdose, bro. Yeah. In my eyes, that nigga died of a drug overdose. But I don't give nobody the right to talk crazy about him.
Nah.
Like that nigga Charleston.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Like
Charleston West, I think.
I don't know. He's a fucking loser. But I've been said that on previous episodes. Yeah. How that nigga is just an old nigga that always got something to fucking say. Like, and people think, you know what I'm saying, that because he old and he might touch on points that he's right.
Yeah.
No, you're not fucking right, bro. Like, what he said about George Floyd and DMX is just stupid. Wow, out of nowhere, DMX and George Floyd, two dope heads.
Two dope fiends, the topic of the day. Let's talk, let's rap. That's somebody who's looking for, man, they looking for the shock value. The thing that's so fucked up about that, bro, is people are gonna pay attention to that because he said it in that way. Two dope fiends, DMX. Now you have people that's locked in, they're making these people famous and go viral, bro, and that's just the world we live in. But yeah, I mean, see, I feel like people like that, it always comes back to them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fucking loser, bro. Yeah. And that shit's lame as fuck. Like, it's just like bad taste. Yeah. Why say that?
That's it.
You know
That's
exactly
what it is.
Like, why fucking say that shit? Like, for what? Like, what are you trying to accomplish by saying that dumbass shit about George Floyd? That like, it's bro. At this point, he might as well do the coon dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He worse than anybody. Like, he is terrible. He's just as bad as fucking Candace and all the rest of those black people that talk bad about black people all the time. It's like everybody in the world do wrong but him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate a nigga like that. I hate a nigga that always got something to say about everything else, about the whole fucking world, and got something negative to say, like Wendy Williams.
Oh yeah. And she had a whole drug abuse passed out on stage.
She was fucking bro.
Yeah.
I'm done with them type of people, bro. Yeah. But they always got something to say about somebody after they done died or even when they living. Like they always got something to fucking say, bro. But they got the most shit going on.
It's like you said before, bro. It's in bad taste. You know what I'm saying? It's just in bad taste, bro. And
like,
it's disgusting.
Come on, bro. Like, and then you got niggas out there like, oh, niggas should have helped DMX while he was alive.
You talking about what's the DJ name? I can't forget.
DJ
Funk Flex. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he right though. Niggas should have helped. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm pretty sure people did help.
But it's like, what do they call help?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you call help? Like, you can't think the average fan can just pull up the DMX and be like, oh, I got you, I'm gonna help you out. It's not happening. What about the niggas, the millionaires that he's friends with?
Yeah.
What have they done? I don't know. You're right.
Yeah,
I don't know what anybody has done.
I feel like even the people in the rap industry, I think there's a small select of people like Swiss Beats and a couple other people that we see. We probably think that because everybody's showing love, DMX posting pictures. But I don't really think DMX was fucking with these niggas, bro. I think DMX was in his own world, his own lane with connections to a few people. And
DMX always did his own thing.
He did his own thing, bro. So one thing that's giving me peace in this whole situation, anybody that listened to X albums, bro, you know that he probably said about 10, 15 different prayers throughout the album.
During his fucking shows.
During his shows, during his interviews, during everything. And you know what I'm saying? I remember when my cousin died, you know what I'm saying? He was out there. He got killed, and then I think my dad said something like, man, you don't know what his life was like with God, so don't worry about that part. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And listening to X, man, I think X had got it right with God. I hope he did. You know what I'm saying? And man, X is a pioneer, a true legend.
There'll be nobody else like him.
Nobody else like X, man.
Nobody else like X, bro. Because
it's a real legend.
He was a different being on this earth, bro. Like
For sure.
It's almost like it's almost like he predicted this type of shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
It's almost like he was Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's different, bro. Like, you don't get niggas like him too often. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like this bumming ass, old ass nigga to say something about him, oh, I do this for my community. Boy, fuck you and your community.
Yeah, like
you know
nobody,
what I'm saying? Fuck y'all niggas.
Not that I need to know, but nobody's ever heard about what you do for your community yourself.
Man, I've heard about things he's done, but he's not the only one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you do shit for your little community. Okay, cool. But you don't gain shit for your community by talking bad on people.
Yeah.
This whole conversation has nothing to do with your community.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Nothing to do with
nothing
you
to do with none
you
of
just
that.
talking shit because you can, because you got a voice.
Yeah,
you can talk
lame,
shit.
like you're a lame ass nigga. Then he gonna talk about he gonna try to go off on Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, your brother was a dope fiend. Your brother was a dope fiend. What did you do? He was out there. He didn't even have $20. Mm-hmm. But what are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do?
He was a dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? He was out there.
I don't know what he was.
You know what I'm saying? If whatever they say he is, like he was. Bro, he was out there doing whatever he does, bro, living his life, bro. And that really has nothing to do with Steven Jackson, because it really would make no sense for Steven Jackson to give him $100,000 and then say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, go be great. Shit don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my thing is this, bro. If your brother had died and he was a fucking dope fiend, you think Steven Jackson would have said something about your brother?
Like, that's what it is.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is right there. Like, do you think it's a character thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if your brother would have died of a drug overdose, or if your brother would have died the way George Floyd died, do you think Steven Jackson would have sat there and said, well, he can't get that?
Yeah.
Do you think that they would have did that to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think Steven Jackson would have been like, oh, your brother was a dope fiend?
Steven Jackson talking shit, but nah, he wouldn't have said it like that. It's a way you.
If Charleston's brother would have got killed the way George Floyd got killed,
he would have just show love.
Niggas like Steven Jackson would have been on the front lines marching for your brother.
Facts, bro.
So why would you disrespect that man like that,
bro? Once again, it's man. Some people just are dirty and grimy. You know what I'm saying? You got some people who come